afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Dave Steve gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for the Yankees, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Trey Turner with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Curveball that time, not even close. Hit hard on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, BRYCE.
Here's BRYCE Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Smoke scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Left fielder, GIANCARLO.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, GIANCARLO Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. 2 out, nobody on. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Alomar has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. New York off to a 1-0 lead. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Striding into the box, Roberto ALOMAR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Roberto ALOMAR.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Next to bat for Toronto, SHAWN. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Smoke is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 7, catcher.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters too.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
As a look, now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Stanton on third, Judge at second, Sanchez at first, 1 gone. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a little tapper.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Greene. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, LeMahieu is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Three runs already home here. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Lamb is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Greene will settle under this one, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing. Digging in to try it again, Joe Carter. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Yeah. Tough slider down low for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch to him. Curveball that catches the inside corner. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is taken down and in for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
All even now, 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Russell Martin now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Goldschmidt trying to get there. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Roberto ALOMAR. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. And it's gone. to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now batting.
In now, Devin Travis.
Hitter. Devin.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Two and 0. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Shawn Green, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Shawn Green has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Ready for another chance, Josh Donaldson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1. Travis over at second. Green on at first with 2 down. To the left side, but it's well foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, bases loaded. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Mayhew's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 6-3. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
So digging in now, Joe Carter. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch on its way. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Tulowitzki stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
The catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
6-3 the final score today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Dave Steve was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.